Today we'll be looking at a small data management in Excel. So generally, if there are like 100 people who have to submit the files and only 40 or 50 submitted, we do not usually know who did not submit. So we end up manually checking. So this is a small trick to automate the same thing. First, locate the folder where your submissions are. Say you've got some 26 submissions out of 36 odd people. So first you have to get these names, the file names. There are two methods to get the file names. One, you can press Ctrl A, and if you are using Windows 10, then click here, copy path in your Explorer, and then you can paste it in your Excel. And then go to another column. You can actually take out this common address. You can copy the common address of each file, and then you can find Ctrl F, find and replace. You find this, and you are replacing this with nothing. So once you click replace all, you see only the file names are being loaded here. There's other method to do that if you're not using Windows 10, which is go to the data on the tab and then click on new query. You need a query from a file which is in the folder. So you need to query from the files which is inside a folder. So click on the folder and browse and select the folder, submissions TU, open, click OK, and you see a new window being loaded here. Click on transform data. So the Power Query editor is available from 2016 version, and you can click on the column that you require. This is name column. I require a name column, and I'm just right click, copy. You can close this, you can discard, you don't need to save it, paste. This is also the one way that you get all the names. And now filtering the names is a major task. As you see here, some names we need to verify with the roll numbers, and then not everywhere there is a roll number given. The files are renamed in a different way. So if the files are named properly, we can just click equal to. From left we need 10 digits and then enter, so you get the number. But if the names are not proper, if you see there are few names where the roll number is put with underscore on the right side, on the left side. So in that case, we have a tool. You can copy the data, and there is this tool which makes your job easy. It's the link redirects you to this number extractor. What this tool does is it extracts the numbers from the given text. Once you copy paste the text, click on extract numbers, the page reloads giving you the results. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. The best advantage of this is it is row-wise compatible with Excel. So the data falls row-wise. We will replace it, paste. You see everything here. All these numbers you can see. Now if you now this is the list you wanted to check with against these roll numbers. Here I'm making this smaller. So the formula is count if this range from this to this, count if this range matches with B7, which is this number, then give greater than 0 for true. This range is constant, so you press F4, enter. You're pressing F4 so that this, when you drag in the next cell, this formula does not change. These values will not change. And you drag down till here, and you can see this number is there, this number is in the list. This false, so this number is not in the list, which means this student did not submit. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think these 10 did not submit. You can or filter the data. Filter. You can check. So you did not get 10 submissions. Out of 36, you did not get 10 submissions, which is actually true. So you have only 26 items. So we found 10 students who did not submit, or 10 people who did not submit. And that's a small trick we use, and it comes handy on in your daily life. Thank you for watching. Bye.